What's up, guys? Neil over here taking a look at Stokastic's MLB DFS Lineup Generator for tonight's slate. While you're coming in, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. Of course, if you have not yet signed up for the Lineup Generator, you can still get it for 50% off your first week using the link in the description of this video or on my tweet if you're on Twitter. It's going to be just $4.48 for your first week, still going to be just $8.95 after that first week. Great deal for a tool that is only going to give you plus EV lineups. We're going to start by taking a look at some DraftKings lineups. I'm going to do all stack types, and I'm going to do all lineup types, which is going to mix of chalky, balanced, and contrarian lineups here. Short slate here. I'm not locking anybody in. I think it's just a 4-game slate here tonight, so we should might have some condensed ownership here, but we'll see. All right, we get James Paxton, Clayton Kershaw as the pitchers in this first lineup. Kershaw, number 1 on the board with a 50% chance of being a top 2 pitcher. Paxton, third with a 38% chance of being a top 2 pitcher. As far as the stacks go, we have Red Sox and Rays 4-4 stack. Red Sox top of the board with a 25% chance of being the top stack. Rays third with a 16% chance of being the top stack. We also have a little bit of added correlation here with James Paxton and that Red Sox stack. If the Red Sox go off, Paxton a little bit more likely to get that win. This one on the chalky end of the spectrum, but not extremely chalky for a 4-game slate. All right, I'm going to save this one. Take a look at our next lineup. This one more on the contrarian end of the spectrum. We've got Kershaw and Liberatore as the pitchers. Liberatore looks like he's second to the bottom, 11% chance of being a top 2 pitcher, but a 26% chance of being a top 2 value pitcher and only 2% ownership. So nice leverage there. This one, we have a 5-man Red Sox with the Dodgers in this stack. Dodgers second on the board with a 17% chance of being the top stack. A little bit of positive leverage as well. All right, I'm going to go through and just save these 20 lineups, see what our exposures look like. Looks like a lot of Red Sox. After 20 lineups, we have 90% Pablo Reyes, 75% Kershaw, 65% Kristen Casas, 55% James Paxton. I think ultimately I would probably try to cut back. I know that I would try to cut back on some of this Pablo Reyes ownership. Obviously, he's only 2.6K second base eligible. Lot going for Reyes here in our best stack. Still 90% is a bit much for Pablo Reyes. I'd probably try to cut that back to, at least below like 60%. I'd prefer lower. I don't know how difficult it's going to be to find non-Pablo Reyes lineups, but I would want to cut back a little bit on that. Of course, that is just a matter of personal preference. I want to mitigate risk by spreading out my exposure a little bit. All right, I'm going to take a look at some FanDuel lineups as well. All stack types, all lineup types, not locking anybody. Got Aaron Nola as the pitcher on FanDuel. Top of the board on FanDuel with a 23% chance of being the top pitcher. This one, we've got the Red Sox 4-man stack, Rays secondary 3-man stack. Let's take a look at the top stacks tool. Top 2 stacks on the board. 25% chance for the Red Sox to be the top stack. 17% chance for the Rays to be the top stack. Obviously, pretty well projected lineup. Also very, very chalky. So keep that in mind. I'm fine with playing some chalk, but I don't want them all to be chalky lineups. Aaron Nola once again, Red Sox once again, Rays once again. Different one-off here, different player composition. This one a little bit less ownership. We've got some individual bats coming in with lower ownership. Curtis Mead at just 4% ownership, really bringing that down quite a bit. Save. Now I'm just going to go through and save 20 lineups, see what the exposure looks like. All right, through 20 lineups, we have 85% Tristan Casas, 80% Aaron Nola, 75% Devers, 75% Duvall. That's a lot of Red Sox bats. Again, I would probably try to cut back, try to get, below 60% or so of any individual bat. I don't think I want more than 60% of any individual bat. Again, it's a matter of personal preference. You could play all of the Red Sox if that's what you want to do, but I think I would prefer spreading out my exposure a little bit. And if the Red Sox don't hit, still having some outs there, but that's a matter of personal preference. If you want to play all the Red Sox, that is your decision, of course. And then, with Aaron Nola, 23% chance of being the top pitcher, I'd probably cut back a little bit as well with Kershaw right behind him. Maybe try to get a little bit more exposure to Kershaw in some lineups. That's going to do it for this video. That's going to be my general approach. There's no really right or wrong answer. It's about mitigating some risk, and I would prefer to spread it out, but that's a personal preference thing. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and good luck.